Team dynamics this year, it's the first year Todd and I have been here where every girl in the program has been recruited by us, which obviously makes a difference in terms of our philosophies and kind of how we want to be as a program. So this is the first year we've dealt with that. A pretty veteran group. We have 8 seniors, 2 redshirt juniors are actually in the senior class, so you could actually take that number to 10. Off the top of my head, 5 juniors maybe, and the rest of the underclassmen. So, but the girls that are the upperclassmen have been here 4 years and played a lot of soccer games, which leads us to believe that our team should be battle tested and kind of understand the processes of what we're getting ready to go through. So we have a good balance, but I think this is the first year since we've been here that we feel very comfortable with the leadership that we have within the group. Schedule-wise, we have 2 exhibitions, 18 regular season games. The out-of-conference portion of the schedule is what we're getting ready to start here this weekend. We have an opening home weekend. We have Eastern Kentucky, East Carolina, both of which we played last year, both very tough games for us. Be a good opening weekend, a good test. 2 totally different styles of play. Each team brings a different challenge to us, so that'll be good to see. And then we go on the road for 3 weekends. We go to Longwood and High Point, both out of the Big South, both very good teams. Both different environments to play in. High Point's on turf, something we don't play a lot on, so that'll be a challenge in itself. Then the weekend after that, we go to Nashville. We play Lipscomb and Tennessee Tech. Lipscomb's got a new coaching staff, really good friends with Todd and I. They're on the rise. I really think that Lipscomb game will be very difficult for us. Tennessee Tech's got a new coaching staff this year, never played there, so that'll be a little different twist to that. And then we go to NC State on a Thursday night and play Campbell on that Saturday. Obviously playing an ACC team on the road will present a lot of challenges. We have a lot of girls from Raleigh, so there'll be some excitement around that. And then Campbell, new coaching staff, assistant from Elon, Stuart Horns there, good friends of Todd and I. Should be a good game as well. And then we wrap up the regular season out-of-conference portion, of our schedule here against Middle Tennessee. We haven't played Middle Tennessee since I've been here. Very good program, very respectable. Look forward to that challenge as well. And then we start conference play. Conference play is a little bit different this year in that we got 3 new members, Mercer, East Tennessee State, and VMI. We were kind of fortunate in the fact that we played ETSU and Mercer last fall, so we kind of got to look at them. VMI, don't know much about them. But I think the conference will still remain extremely competitive from top to bottom. I think there'll be a very, very fine line between success and failure, like it has been. And you have to be ready to bring your A game every weekend if you're on the home or away. And but I think it'll be a very tight field again, and will be an exciting year in the Southern Conference. Hosting the tournament is really exciting for us as a program. I mean, to be able to host it and show our facility and show people Western Carolina, I think is huge. I think we have one of the nicest facilities in our conference. But with that comes pressure, of course. We want to be here, we want to be playing in it. In order to do that, we have to be in the top 4 in the conference at that time. And so we understand it. It's a goal of ours to be playing in that Friday night semifinal and giving ourselves a chance to play for a championship. So yeah, we definitely feel the pressure, but at the same time, it's exciting and something we wanted. I mean, it's, this senior group, I feel like going out that way and having the ability to play on your home field is pretty special. And so we worked pretty hard to try to get the tournament, and we got it, so now it's up to them. That's what I tell them every day, it's up to you. But stress, but also excitement. I think it's a little bit of both. What about our forwards? Caitlin Bradham, senior, one of our captains. She's came a long way in our program. I really feel like Caitlin is in the best form she's been in since she's been here. She's really taken a lot of information that Todd and I have given her over the past 4 years and made herself better. And she's in a great spot. Really, really excited for her this fall. I think she's going to have a big time year for us. Marky Studnicki, Kelly Pinnell, very special players, have the ability to impact a game at any time. Marky's freshman year was kind of her big year. Kind of went to sleep last year in a sense. Not went to sleep, but didn't have the numbers that she had her freshman year. Kelly had the breakout year last year. And so the expectation on both of them is to score goals and have an impact on the game. They both have that ability. They're juniors now. The expectation is they understand a little more, understand what's expected and what it takes. And I look for both of them to have very good years as well. And then you got some younger players in that mix. Chandler Airwood's a freshman coming in that's we have high expectations for her. I think she's got a lot to learn, and being a freshman, you kind of put some on them, but kind of let them learn along the way and not put as much on them as you do some of the older ones. But Chandler's got a load of talent that I think will do very well in this program with more experience. We feel very good about our attacking players. There's a few more, but not to bore everybody with everybody. We have some good attacking personnel within our program for sure. Fielders, once again, got some players with some experience in there. Kim Sullivan is a redshirt junior, played in a lot of games for us. She's kind of our anchor in there at times. Really brings the mentality, character to that position. She's kind of our rock in there, and has a physical presence for sure. Amanda Schwartz is a rising junior as well, played in a lot of games. She's kind of oftentimes what makes us tick. We play a lot through her, and she's a very special player that sees the field exceptionally well and really brings a calmness to our group. Courtney Rousseau is in the midfield. It's really grown a lot in the program the last 2 years. She's a junior as well. She's going to see some time in there, and really between her and Kim will be anchoring down the defensive side of the midfield. And then we have some young players in the midfield as well. Allie Frankerney shown really well in the first 2 exhibitions. Type of player that has the ability to get forward and really challenge some back lines and get in behind and get some serves in. Anna Mellis has done well. Emily Garrulus, Amy Owens, and we have a lot of young players in the midfield, along with some core veterans. Sarah Catherine's one I haven't even mentioned. She's a redshirt junior as well. Scored some big time goals for us last year. Scored against App in that game. She scored another game, I can't remember which one, but it was a big goal. But she's had some really big goals in her career. Expect a really good year from her as well. So our midfield, we have a lot of depth in there and a lot of quality. Our back line is where we have the most veterans. I mean, Todd and I both really hard on the defenders, and returning, we're returning all 4 starters from last year in the back, all 4 seniors. But that's not to say we have some younger people in the program that are really going to challenge them and push them. But the expectation for our back 4 is to be kind of the anchor of our team and kind of lead us to where we want to go. Chrissy White, obviously captains, started every game of her career, done exceptionally well. One of our vocal leaders, kind of the heart and soul of the team at times. Morgan Figliola was a transfer that came in last year that is really pushing to get in that back 4. Taylor Webb, we redshirted last year as a freshman, had an unbelievable spring. She's come in and really made a push. Brittany Gendron is a redshirt senior, is playing the best soccer of her career. I feel like most confident she's been, most healthy she's been. Mackenzie Cole is the little Energizer bunny that never stops. She's a senior, played in every game of her career. So our back line is extremely experienced. We have a lot of really good depth in there, and the expectation is for them to really shine this year and really be our anchor of what we're all about. Goalkeeping position, a little bit unfortunate. Jenny Lauer, rising senior for us, had an injury in the spring, and she's going to be out for her senior year, which is obviously crushing for her. And it's tough as a coach. It's tough to see, but it's part of athletics, and you have to move on. But she's going to be absent from us. She's going to help us with the team in terms of working with the goalkeepers. And then we got returning sophomore Carly Tensman, who played in, I believe, every game last year. They split halves, her and Jenny. Had a good year, hopefully gained from that experience and has a different mentality coming into this fall. More mature, kind of knows what to expect week by week, game by game. Then we added a transfer. Taylor Erickson came in from Young Harris Division II out of the Peach Belt. Played 2 years there, had a lot of experience there. Excited about her and seeing her grow. And then we added Genevieve Lentz from our elite camp, kind of last minute, who has done well and continues to grow and get better. So the goalkeeping, we're still pretty young, to be honest with you, in that position. Still maybe a lack of the experience that we would like. But we definitely have some individuals in that position that I think can grow, and hopefully the cream will rise to the top. But with our back 4, it should take a little bit of pressure off those goalkeepers. Yeah, I mean, I think our goals this year are not any different than what it has been, to be honest with you. It's to do the things that we're capable of doing, and not change who we are. You know, Western Carolina's always been a very blue-collar type team, hard-working, and I don't think that'll change. We're a very close-knit team. We're family. That never changes, and we like to enjoy the process. I think that will remain the same. But the key for us, I feel like, is we have to be better at home than we have been the last couple of years, and we haven't been terrible. But we need to be better at home. This needs to be a special place to play, and we need to make it very difficult on opponents to come in here. Obviously, hosting even more. We got to be better at home, and then I think a very big thing for this group is taking one game at a time, managing the season. When you have a veteran group like this, it's very easy for it to get emotional and start counting down games and all of that. And we've talked a lot about with the group in the spring about just staying focused, one game at a time, enjoying the process. And I feel really good about this group. You know, we've always had extremely close-knit teams here at Western, always have ever since I've been here as the assistant. And I really feel like this group this year is special. I think they've come together even more so than in some of the previous teams, and it just has a different feel to it. We'll see what that leads to in the end, but really excited about it. Look forward to it. Hope everybody will come out and support us, and I think it'll be an exciting year for Catamount Soccer.